Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 223. It is Wednesday morning, and we are on our way to the first casino. This morning, a very cool day, 45 degrees outside, and just watched the sunrise a little while ago. Just a nice day out, mostly clear skies. So, but the temperature is supposed to be 81 today, so it's gonna warm up quite a bit. No chance of rain, so that's good. Today I have to be back early for a meeting, so we're leaving early. Our hope today is to have 2 blackjack sessions and a session of poker. A couple sessions of slots, and hopefully make a decent amount today to keep the ball rolling, keep moving in the right direction. Right now, I'm not too worried about my goal for the year because at this point it's starting to slip out of reach, only because I can't go to enough casinos to get to that goal without getting backed off of the few places that I can go. So travel will have to be a big deal going forward, and right now just having difficulty justifying leaving the family that many times. So we're still kind of working our way through all that. So anyway, the next trip has already been planned but not scheduled, so I'm going to be doing that. Other than that, it's going to be a quiet day today. No meetings on the schedule. I'll have my laptop up here in a couple hours when work starts, and we'll see what we can do. But I'm cautiously optimistic today. I think we're going to be okay, but I need to really pay attention to time because there's no room for error. If I want to get all this stuff done today, then I need to watch the time and immediately be able to give up something as far as table time or poker time or whatever in order to be able to get back for my meeting. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back to set this thing down so I can grab my computer. Alright, so I went into this place, and just today, still a little bit tired, but went in there and looked hard for stuff. Found a couple slot plays, and they hit so fast and paid me nothing. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was expecting $250, $300 profit, something like that. Instead, I ended up with a $23 loss. I mean, I hit them practically right away and still couldn't make any money. So what is this here? Another meeting. So yeah, I went and started looking for some tables to play. Found one I liked, sat down, started playing, and that one went okay, actually. I was worried that I was going to get in a hole right away. I just had a bad feeling about today. I don't know why. For no reason, I had a bad feeling. I see now that we got a new meeting added to our schedule here for Friday. But so I sit down and start playing. Actually, I have pretty decent variance and played there for a short time and ended up leaving in a negative state, plus 550. And then I looked at some more slots, didn't find anything. Decided to go look at poker and see how we can do on poker. And actually, things went okay on poker as well. I sat in a Pot Limit Omaha game. It's a 3-3 PLO game. Bought in for 300. First hand, right away, take down a small pot. I'm ahead like $82. Second hand, that hand was like a ridiculous hand. I didn't take a picture. But long story short, I ended up with sevens full of aces. 7-7-7, ace. On the board was 2 sevens. No. Yeah, two sevens and an ace, and I had ace seven in my hand. So I have 7, 7, 7, ace, ace. Well, the other guy had two jacks in his hand, and river is a jack, and ends up with jacks full of aces. So, well, how did he end up with jacks full of aces? Was there two aces on the board? How could this be here? He must have had ace jack and river jacks full of aces. So, not much I could do there. I was an all-in hand, and so I lost my $300 buy-in. And within like 2 or 3 hands after that, I end up doubling up and getting back to even, and just everything was playing really well. I was on it. I folded at the right time. I played at the right time, and just felt like more in my element. I don't know why. One thing about these guys, bunch of old men, but they put the money in. I mean, almost every hand is $1,000 plus hand. So if they have it, they're potting it, repotting it, and you've got 2 or 3 people all in on a lot of the hands, and that's a lot stronger than what I'd like to play as a beginner, which is good that I'm buying in short, but busted a couple of them really quick, and the table ended up a little bit short, but I ended up leaving that table ahead 420, and so we were ahead 550 on the tables and 420 on the poker, and ended minus 23 on the slots. So right now I'm going to field some phone calls. I just got a phone call while I was talking to you, take care of some work stuff, and then we'll try to play a little bit more blackjack. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. All I can say here about this last session is I have been increasingly more uncomfortable playing blackjack and increasingly more comfortable playing Pot Limit Omaha. And Pot Limit Omaha scares me to death, honestly. The amount of money that you're putting in on a coin flip over and over and over again. And I mean, to me, blackjack, I know blackjack, you're losing more hands really than the way that I would be playing this Pot Limit Omaha. But there's so many different possibilities when you're playing with 4 cards, and then especially some of these places now are playing with 5 cards, and that's just like playing the lottery, in my opinion. I mean, there's skill involved, but a lot less skill when any 2 random hands are pretty close to each other. So, well, or should I say, aces with a random hand are close to each other. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a good thing that I'm feeling better about my Omaha game. I do need to find other ways to make an income, so I'm thinking maybe I will sign up for like the WPT Gold or something like that. I don't think there's any kind of rake back available. I haven't thought about it yet, but I know don't look up the rake back on the same system that you're going to sign up on, because it'll kind of block you. It'll know what you are doing, so you got to go directly to it and sign up for the rake back before you sign up for anything else. But I'm thinking about doing that. I know that there's some poker players out there that have like a code, a sign up code, but I don't think that's going to be any better other than the little promotions that they do. So if it's possible to get a rake back, we'll do that. If it's not possible, then I might use one of their codes and go from there. So I might sign up for that this week and start playing just small stakes. Like I don't know what they have, 25 cent, 50 cent, 10 cent, 25 cent, whatever it might be, and kind of understand the way things work and all that. And I know that there are tools that you can download to help you evaluate other people's games and their style and stuff like that. I don't know anything about it. It's been so long since I played online poker. If you guys have information on that, then I'm willing to listen. So, yeah, I mean, I think it would be a good thing for me to be able to stay home more, be around the family more, and long term, it's not about people knowing that you did something. It's about making the money. So That's what I care about. So, anyway, speaking of that, I was looking up other podcasts and things online for gambling, and so I decided to ask Grok some questions. So this podcast is the number 2 podcast for gambling that's out there right now, according to AI. Now, I don't know what it uses to determine that, but I talked about Advantage Play, slot machines, Blackjack, all that stuff, and it put me behind Gambling with an Edge. And then as far as number of episodes, I think it's number 1. As far as ratings, I think it's number 3. So I'm really proud of that, and I didn't do it just to get that attention or to make money. A lot of these guys, well, one in particular makes money, right? So their whole thing is to get you to go to their site and pay them money so you can learn, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm doing this just to share my story and to build a community, to feel better about what I'm doing, as far as emotionally being able to get it out and having your support just like you guys have my support, and hopefully my story helps you develop your skills, but I'm proud of all that. So anyway, right now I decided to leave the casino. There's not enough time to go to another casino, so what we're going to do, we're going to go get something to eat, and then we're going to wait for a shift change, and then we're going to come back and try to get another session of Blackjack in. I don't know about Omaha, probably not going to happen because by then there'll be a long list. But I walked up, there were 2 seats available, I sat down, and that table was fire. I mean, if you're a good Omaha player, that would be a good table for you. I'm just not good enough. My last hand I folded ace 5, 6, 7 with the ace high diamonds, and I would have lost the hand, but I don't know if it was proper to fold that or not. So I need to maybe download some kind of a calculator or a trainer and figure out what's good to fold, what's good to keep. I know double suited straight, double suited with aces, aces without double suited. Those are the hands I want to keep. But a hand like 5, 6, 7 with an ace that's suited, it seems like that would be good, but I don't know. So just being honest here. Anyway, let's go grab some food, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. Got some food. I got 4 pieces of chicken breast, and I got some fried eggplant. That's delicious. Actually, put a little salt on that. It's absolutely delicious. I did not put salt on it, but I ate 3 pieces of chicken and saving 1 for the drive back. Right now, we're heading back to a casino, and we're going to see what we can do. Maybe we can get 1 more good session in, maybe make a few $100 more, $1,000, who knows. So right now we're heading back to gamble a little more, and then we're only going to have like an hour or so when we get there, so we're going to have to be efficient. So that's what's going on right now. Heading back to play a little more, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and went back to the casino, and I went in, and first thing I saw was a good slot play. It was a low price per spin, and I played that through and made 19 cents 19 cents on that one. So then I met with a guy and talked to him for a while, went over some things on my mind, and we chatted about what's going on, and then I left him. He kept on doing what he was doing, and I went to play some blackjack. Found a table, sat down, low limit table, bought in for 300, played there for a while and just couldn't get anywhere. Kept going back and forth, chopping with the dealer, and just couldn't get anything going at all. Hold on. Piece of metal in the middle of the road there. Gigantic piece of metal. So I had to go on the side of the road where all the junk was. Oh my gosh, hopefully I don't have another tire problem here, but anyway, ended up playing there for a while, and then it just got really bad and there was no more opportunity, and I ended up leaving ahead only 50 bucks. So plus 50 more. I think I'm up like 997 or something like that for the day. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Couldn't get any other stuff done. Right now I have to head back toward the meeting. Not sure what's going to happen after the meeting tonight, so stay tuned for that. We can do our segments real quick, and then I may add to the end of this episode. What did you eat today, MW? I had 4 chicken breast pieces. Actually, I ate 3 of them so far, and 1 more to go. It wasn't that great. It was a little bit dry, so I give it an 8 on a scale of 2 through ace. It had some fried eggplant. It was okay. Also, I give it maybe a 9 on a scale of 2 through ace. I'm gonna have to start cooking my own food or something. I have so much time on my hands. But by the way, I'm thinking about doing a fast here coming up. Maybe a 3-day fast. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe start with a 1 and then try a 3, I'm not sure. But might be doing that here real soon. And what did you tip today, MW? Well, I played a couple tables today, and I did play a little bit of Pot Limit Omaha. Probably won 5 or 6 hands at $1 a piece, so probably tipped $6 there. Tipped nothing on the blackjack tables and stuff. So that's about all the tipping I did for today. And what did you learn today, MW? What did I learn today? Learned that my game is improving on Pot Limit Omaha, and I came to the realization that I need to go ahead and sign up for some kind of a poker account, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll try to play at home when I can't get out, try to make a little bit of money doing that at least. So that's it for right now. I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, it's a little bit after 6, and just want to say something unrelated to the podcast, that there was a young 31-year-old man who took his time to go to universities and open up dialogue between all different kinds of people with differing views, and to listen to them and to explain himself and let them explain themselves, debate each other, and try to open up dialogue and conversation and spread love to people. And he was shot and killed today on a college campus. And whether you agree with a person's point of view or not, and I would say this no matter who it was, violence is never the answer. Unless your life is in jeopardy, violence is not the answer. And what happened there is absolutely disgusting and wrong, and I'm completely disgusted is the best word for it. I'm so upset that a young life was taken away over a different point of view. And I don't want to say anything about who may have done it or what could have happened or what, but it opens up a lot of questions in my mind about who could have been behind it. And it's not who you might think it is. Just think about the big picture of someone who's trying to lead some kind of a movement, be a leader. You know, whether all the things that happened in the 60s to the things in the 80s, and then even now. One thing we have to realize is that I'm speaking as an American here. We are all united. We are all Americans. We all have to work together. We all have to work towards something that works for everyone and protect everyone. And violence is not the answer. So I just, I don't want to wrap things up by saying that, but I'm totally against violence in any way, unless it's to protect yourself from serious threat or death. So anyway, I think probably not going to play poker. If I do, I'll add it to tomorrow's episode. For now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time. All right, guys, it's a little bit after 6, and just want to say something unrelated to the podcast, that there was a young 31-year-old man who took his time to go to universities and open up dialogue between all different kinds of people with differing views, and to listen to them and to explain himself and let them explain themselves, debate each other, and try to open up dialogue and conversation and spread love to people. And he was shot and killed today on a college campus. And whether you agree with a person's point of view or not, and I would say this no matter who it was, violence is never the answer. Unless your life is in jeopardy, violence is not the answer. And what happened there is absolutely disgusting and wrong, and I'm completely disgusted is the best word for it. I'm so upset that a young life was taken away over a different point of view. And I don't want to say anything about who may have done it or what could have happened or what, but it opens up a lot of questions in my mind about who could have been behind it. And it's not who you might think it is. Just think about the big picture of someone who's trying to lead some kind of a movement, be a leader. All the things that happened in the 60s to the things in the 80s, and then even now. One thing we have to realize is that, I'm speaking as an American here, we are all united. We are all Americans. We all have to work together. We all have to work towards something that works for everyone and protect everyone. And violence is not the answer. So I just, I don't want to wrap things up by saying that, but I'm totally against violence in any way, unless it's to protect yourself from serious threat or death. So anyway, I think probably not going to play poker. If I do, I'll add it to tomorrow's episode. For now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.